Hello friends, now we'll see how to draw hyperbola by focus directrix method. The requirement of hyperbola by FD method or focus directrix method is focus to directrix distance, let's say it's 70 mm, and eccentricity is 4 by 3, means it's greater than 1. Then with this data, how to draw the hyperbola? First thing you have to do over here is draw the directrix line. Directrix line is going to be a straight vertical line. It is going to be a straight vertical line. Then draw the axis line. Axis line will be the line which is horizontal one, which is intersecting, and while drawing always see that it's light one. It is going to be light one, hence I am using yellow color. Then focus is at a distance of 70 mm. From this you have to mark 70 mm distance with the help of scale and draw the vertical intersecting line. Vertical intersecting line. So first we'll be drawing the directrix, then axis, and then line passing through the focus or at a distance of 70 mm. Even though we can name this point as D and this point as F. F is very important point in the drawing of the hyperbola. FD distance. Now we have to mark the vertex. Vertex will be what? Eccentricity is 4 by 3. Means we have to divide this distance into 7 parts. 4 plus 3, 7 equal parts, and 7 equal parts over here, those are going to be like this. So simply 7 t is divisible by 7, 4 plus 3, 7. Hence it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means with the help of this, it has been divided into 7 equal parts. Now from the focus, we have to take 4 parts. 4 parts means 40 mm. And draw the vertical intersecting line. So this point is going to be focus and it will satisfy the condition of hyperbola. Eccentricity will be 40 by 30, which is going to be 4 by 3. Now for getting more points, we have to make use of the compass. Keep the compass at the vertex. Then take in the compass, we have distance which is going to be 41, and rotate the compass. Rotate the compass in such a way that it will intersect this line, vertical line, and name this line as A, or any letter you can use, it is A. And after that you have to join D to A, and that angle will be definitely more than 45. That angle is going to be more than 45. Its reason is it is tan inverse of 4 by 3, greater than 1. D to A and extend this. Extend this. So this line will be having the inclination of greater than 45 degree. It will be having the inclination greater than 45 degree. And for getting the additional points on the hyperbola, what we need some more lines on right of V. So either you can take those lines randomly, or if here marking is there, you can make use of that marking also. It is up to you. So now anyway marking is there, I am making use of it. Or even though if we mark this randomly, we'll get the points. Now this also, it should intersect the line passing through focus. It should intersect that line on upper side, and on lower side also it is and towards right of focus, take 1 or 2 more lines. So such 5 vertical lines we are having, which are intersecting that slant line as well as horizontal line. And here we have to number these intersecting points. It's 1, 2, 3, focus is at 4, then 5. Same names will repeat on this slant line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for getting the points, it is the work of the compass. So for the compass, means how to use the compass, take in the compass 1 to 1 distance. 1 to 1 distance in the compass. Keep the compass at the focus. Focus is very important point for us. And cut the arc on the same line, passing through 1 on upper side, on lower side. Then again shift this compass at 2, then take 2 to 2 distance, shift the focus or compass at focus, and then cut the arc on the same line, same vertical line passing through 2 on upper side, on lower side, so that we'll get 2 more points. Then for getting more points, again shift the compass at 3, then take in the compass 3 to 3 distance, shift the compass at the focus. For cutting the arc, always compass should be at the focus, and cut the arc on the same line. So it will be very nearer to that slant line on upper side, again on lower side also. So this point. Then right now the compass at the focus itself means at point 4. Then in the compass take distance 4 to 4. So one point will be 4 itself. So that will be the one point, and other point will be on lower side. This is going to be a point. Then next, shift the compass at the focus, take the distance equal to 5 to 5, and shift the compass at focus 4, and cut the arc on same line on upper side. It's very nearer to that slant line, and on lower side also, on that 5 to 5 line, you have to cut the arc. Means like this, on lower side also we'll get one more point. So in this way we get the more points, and those points we have to mark. How to mark all these points? So for that, this V is the point on the hyperbola, then it's P1, P2, P3, P4 will be exactly on the line, P5 nearer to that line, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 5 will be on this side. All these points you have to join with smooth curve. It is the hyperbola having eccentricity 4/3 and FD distance 70 mm. Afterwards, dimensioning is must, and how to dimension that I'll show. For the dimensioning, use very light line and that dimension should be something like this. It should not intersect, so it should be from the focus to the directrix, focus to the directrix, show the field arrow on both sides, and it is 70. Along with this, naming is optional. It's P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P1, P2, P3, P4, and we can have additional points like P5. So like this, in the hyperbola, dimensioning is very important, and marking 8, 9 to 10 points is very important. At the same time, draw the smooth curve passing through all these points. Dimensioning is must. Thank you.